But they are super simple to fix, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. The only thing holding it on is that broken rotten line. Yeah, it's just hard as a rock. So the nipple on the primer bulb that's exposed, that's the one that is the purge from the carburetor. And then the one that goes to the long nipple on the purge bulb that goes to the tank, that's your return. Now I am replacing that too, but I can't just pull it up because it's got this little adapter inside the tank that we have to remove. Pull it on out. So for the line going from the carburetor to the purge bulb, I'm going to cut about 3 inches. Now for the one going into the tank, I am going to want to cut the end at a curve so I can get it into the tank. I'm just cutting straight down the center of this. So other than that, because that piece isn't going to matter, we have a little bit that's stubbed into the tank, and then we need it to go back to the primer bulb. So that's about 7 inches. The other side can just be flat. Now for the smaller line, it's got about 4 inches that goes from the carburetor to the tank. And then from that, you're gonna have it just sit in the bottom of your tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and what do we got here? 9 to 10 inches. Now we are gonna wanna cut this at a slant, just like the other one, because we're gonna get it through that hole and then we're gonna pull it with our needle nose, just like that. Cut it at a slant. That might be hard to see. There is a hole way down here in the back corner that I'm going to put my return line in, down into the hole, flip it over on its side, grab her with my pliers, and snug her in a little bit. So she'll look just like that. Now we can go ahead and put this line back on our purge bulb. And as you can see over there on the left side, it's got a short nipple and a long nipple. Short sucks, long blows. So since we're blowing it back into the tank, we want to put this line on the long nipple. Now the short little piece that we cut, it's going to go to the short nipple because it sucks the fuel through the carburetor. So I can go ahead and attach this back to my primer bulb. Now we're going to do the same thing with our fuel filter line. There's a tiny little hole here that this goes in. I'm going to pull her out. Cut the section off that I cut at a slant. I'm going to stretch this end out. Slides right on. So now that we got that, this will lay in the bottom of the tank. The tiny line is connected to the fuel filter, comes around to the side, to the right side of your carburetor if you're standing behind the saw. Then it will have the short line from the carburetor on the left side to the purge bulb. It sucks the gas through the purge bulb and then returns it back into the tank.